The Mekong River originates from the Tibetan Plateau. It's divided into two parts, namely the Upper Mekong River Basin in China, Myanmar, and the Lower Mekong in Laos PDR, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. The Mekong River, which passes through Thailand, begins in Chiang Rai before entering Laos and flows into the Thai-Lao border from Loei Province to Ubon Ratchathani Province. After that, it flows into Cambodia, Vietnam, and eventually emptying into the South China Sea. The Mekong River is the international river. Moreover, it's very important in the economy and livelihood of the people in this region. In the past, many countries have focused on cooperation in various areas, including the Cooperation on Water Resource Management under the Mekong River Commission, or MRC. According to the 1995 Agreement on the Cooperation for the Sustainable Development of the Mekong River Basin, signed by the 4 countries in the Lower Mekong River Basin, the waters of the Mekong River system is to be utilized reasonably and equitably to support the river basin planning process, aiming for the highest economic and social benefits without affecting the sustainability of valuable ecosystems of the Lower Mekong River Basin. In Thailand, the Thai National Mekong Committee, or TNMC, was established to be responsible for policy making, determining the attitude and role of Thailand on the obligations of the Mekong Agreement and related policies. Currently, General Prawit Wongsuwan, Deputy Prime Minister, is the chairperson of TNMC. There are 23 government agencies and experts joining the board, including the National Water Resources Office, or ONWR, which serves as the Secretariat of the Thai National Mekong Committee and is a central agency in Thailand to coordinate with the MRC and member countries. There are 5 sets of MRC procedural rules issued under the 1995 Mekong Agreement, namely 1. Procedures for data and information exchange and sharing. 2. Procedures for water use monitoring. 3. Procedures for notification, prior consultation and agreement. 4. Procedures for the maintenance of flows on the mainstream. And 5. Procedures for water quality. Over the years, member countries began to develop various projects in the Mekong River and its tributaries, such as bridge construction, large-scale irrigation projects, and including hydropower projects. While these projects can bring economic benefits, however, it can also have a transboundary impact on the ecosystem and livelihood of the people who rely on river life. Therefore, to find a balance between development and conservation, the Mekong River Commission, which is comprised of the 4 member countries, must rely on the procedures for notification, prior consultation, and agreement, also known as PNPCA, plans to develop sustainable development of the Mekong River in this region. The PNPCA process includes the notification is timely, providing information by a riparian to the Joint Committee on its proposed use of water according to the format, content, and procedures set forth in the Rules for Water Utilization and Interbasin Diversions under Article 26, such as bridge construction. The prior consultation is timely notification, plus additional data and information to the Joint Committee as provided in the Rules for Water Utilization and Interbasin Diversion under Article 26. That would allow the other member riparians to discuss and evaluate the impact of the proposed use upon their uses of water and any other effects, which is the basis for arriving at an agreement. Prior consultation is neither a right to veto the use nor unilateral right to use water by any riparian without taking into account other riparians' rights, for example, hydropower projects. The agreement is a decision of the Joint Committee resulting from prior consultation and evaluation on any proposed use for interbasin diversions during the wet season from the mainstream, as well as for intrabasin use or intrabasin diversions of these waters during the dry season. The objective of this agreement is to achieve an optimum use and prevention of waste of the waters through a dynamic and practical consensus in conformity with the rules for water utilization and interbasin diversions set forth in Article 26, which has never happened. In the past, Thailand, as an MRC member, has implemented the several PNPCA processes of hydropower projects proposed by Lao PDR by opening the forum to provide project information and technical evaluation results to all sectors, particularly the people who live in the 8 provinces along the Mekong River, to be aware of the upcoming developments and potential impacts. In addition, it also worked with the other 3 member countries to review the project development data, to propose the implementation of the PNPCA process and all its concerned issues to the project developers for the improvement to be in line with the concerned issues on the impacts of the project through the Mekong Commission cooperation mechanism. In accordance with the mission of the Mekong Agreement, the usage of water in an equable and equitable manner is fundamental in supporting the sustainable and economic development of the lower Mekong River basin. And that is what keeps the spirit of the Mekong Agreement alive.